Alright, so this is Daptodon Harris, and I'm going to speak to all the heads of all the families among the children of Israel. Prepare your households for this incoming situation dealing with these so-called fallen angels, drones. Because whether this is real or fake or sorcery that they're using, everything is going to change moving forward. I can guarantee you that. And regardless of what, everything is going to lead right to them, the beast coming after us, right? The beast is going to come after us regardless of what. That's why in Ezekiel's dry bones, there's only one race that's in that valley. White people are not going to be in that valley with us. Asian people are not going to be in that valley with us. No matter how much they believe in Jesus Christ, they not going in that valley with us. Just like they didn't go into those slave fields with us during our 400 years of slavery. So all the heads must begin to prepare our people for this baptism of fire, because that's what Ezekiel dry bones is about. Just like Paul said, thou fool, nothing can be made like a Hawashah or quickened except to die. And that's how we die. That's the baptism of fire that a Hawashah is going to bring. He's going to cause this beast to baptize us with these so-called missiles or whatever. Because by the end of this, we're going to primarily be the only people in America. Because all the other nations are going to go back to their country to avoid Ezekiel's dry bones. So that right there should show you, if you understand Ezekiel dry bones and that the children of Israel are the only ones in that valley, then you know everybody else is BSing when they talk about they love the Son of God, that they love Jesus Christ. But let me read this, what's in the sealed portion, about Donald Trump, Satan, calling these fallen angels back upon the earth to enslave the earth again. And this is how you're going to get that mark of the beast. This is how you're going to get the mark of the beast with these fallen angels. This is why the common man, the common police officer or whatever, they're already probably scared to death about what's about to happen. Because they haven't had day-to-day contact with these entities like the higher-ups in the government have. All the higher-ups in the government has. These people have infiltrated this world already. Many of your politicians are these people. Many of the people in your courthouses are these people, right? They are from these people already. So these people have already set themselves up and have taken over your world already. Now they're going to make a power move because time is running short. Because of what? David has to be on the earth. That's the only person that they would fear. Because they know a Hawashah has to stay at the right hand until his appointed time. Right? Isn't that what the demon said to him? You know, it wasn't his time to torment them. Right? So they know when he's supposed to torment them. So again, all of these people that's confessing that they believe in so-called Jesus Christ, that's a bold-faced lie. Because if they really believed in the Son of God, they would be in the valley of dry bones with us. But Ahava said that we the only ones in there. We the only ones that's going to remain faithful. Right? And in this sealed portion, what I'm about to read real quick, because I just wanted to make this video real quick so y'all, we can keep this thing going between, my spirit and your spirit, Ahava spirit, Ahawashah spirit, the Holy Spirit, that all of our spirits are connected and begin to tighten like a chain, right? And be tightly fitted together. Right? This is not going to be a loose congregation. All right, but let me read what's in here, then I'm going to get out of here, then I'm going to get back to work, right? But let me read this, right? It says that in ancient times, a race of beings superior to them, yea, the rebellious angels, dominated the world of humanity. So Ahava just explained to Enoch that all of these pyramids that y'all see all around the world, that these same rebellious angels that y'all seeing in the skies right now, in 2024. Like, a lot of us been seeing these things for years. But these same beings are those fallen angels that built those pyramids all throughout the world. They are back, right? And it says, and dominated the world of humanity and enslaved men to serve them, because they allowed themselves that they may be enslaved, right? So they got you used to this technology. They got you used to Wi-Fi, you know, the internet, your cell phone, all of this stuff, this easy access, this easy living. Some of these people don't even actually go to work. They just work through online services, right? They don't actually go to a job anymore. They don't know what it's like to get up and go into traffic. So let me finish reading. And they allowed themselves that they may be enslaved, and rejected the one who could free them by disobeying my commandments. So when you disobey the commandments, just like the commandment is for women not to speak in the churches, that's a commandment of Christ, right? And when you disobey that commandment, you're releasing yourself to be dominated and enslaved by these fallen rebellious angels. Like I told you, you don't have to physically take the mark of the beast. Many of you have already taken it through your compliance to their technology. But let me continue. Listen. And now, with the purpose of the people of the covenant to no longer be deceived. See, now that a lot of black people are waking up that we are the Israelites, that we are God's chosen people, that we are the real Jews. See, now they can't deceive us anymore. See, these angels are not just coming, they've been here the whole time. And it's through the methods in which they've been using to deceive us. Like Christianity is a deception, because it doesn't teach black people who they are in the Bible, right? Christians falsely want to claim the history of the Bible, but their narrative doesn't fit the Bible. All right, so that was a deception of these fallen angels. But listen to what it says. And now, with the purpose of the people of the covenant to no longer be deceived, when in the last days before you, Enoch, return with your city to this land, the watchers who were driven out to the vicinity of the earth. So these beings, these fallen angels, have always been here. They always been down here on the earth. They were cast out of heaven, or they were cast out of the universe. And so they've always been here. So I want you, the heads of the family, to recognize this. Listen. The watchers who were driven out to the vicinity of the earth will send signs to the children of men with the purpose of ending their diseases, because that's coming next. They're going to make an announcement that they're going to cure cancer and everything else. Their religions, right? All of y'all going to be saying, okay, we want a one world religion. All y'all Christians are going to sell y'all Christianity out for a one world religion to comply with these fallen angels. And their false prophets, all of these TD Jakes, right, Creflo Dollar, all of them, right? Y'all going to give all of that up to go into dealing with these fallen angels straight up in their new system that they're going to bring upon the earth. And the scriptures and their false messages, and provide them with an alliance. And thus, with the support of Satan, Donald Trump as president, with the support of Donald Trump as president, the ruler of the world, they will again come to be among you at the invitation of the rulers of the earth. So Putin, Donald Trump, Netanyahu, President Xi in China, they're all going to agree to allow this to happen. So they all going to sell y'all out, right? Every last one of them. Come to be among you at the invitation of the rulers of the earth. And gradually they will enslave the sons of men again. This is what's about to happen. That's why Donald Trump, what did he say? That he doesn't want that there to be a tax on tips or overtime. Why? Because that's a form of enslaving you again. Enslaving you, because if there was a tax on that, you could not work as long as you like. But now a slave has no end to his employment. Donald Trump is about to enslave you. That's Satan. That's Satan. Y'all gotta see it. All you heads of the household, all of you men that's ruling your household well, you gotta see that this is coming. That what's written here is going to come to pass, is my whole point. All right, so let me finish this out with this last verse right here. And it says, except in Zion, except in the church of King David, where my only begotten will have coated his elect of power from on high to overcome the forces of the enemy and to rescue those who are loyal to Yahweh. It is for this reason that I, Yahweh, will leave these exposed stones after the flood, so that they may know for themselves that the earthly man has never had the capacity of erecting these old structures, but yea, his dominators. Okay? So what did Yahweh just say? He said, only in the church of King David will we be coated. Right? Let me read that again. Except in Zion, where my only begotten will have coated his elect. The only way that you can get this hedge of protection, or this spiritual force field around you to protect you up until the point that we got to go through that baptism of fire to fulfill Ezekiel's dry bones, right? It's only in the church of King David. It's not through any other congregation, church, camp, whatever. It's only in the church of King David. All right, so these fallen angels are going to come and enslave y'all again. And I want the heads of every Israelite household, every black household, to begin to prepare his family, his loved ones, his friends, with this message. Go to the church of King David, where you can be coated from the Son of God. From the Son of God only. And I'm going to close this out by saying it again. I want you to consider, heads of the family, that if these other races was to accept Yahweh Shai, they would be in the valley of dry bones with us. But read Ezekiel. The only people, the only families that's in the valley of dry bones is the whole house of Israel. Are the Israelites, are black people, whom the beast comes up and he burns us with fire. And they leave our bodies dead in the streets for 3.5 days. They celebrate Christmas, right? They go into this Christmas celebration again because the beast killed us. So that means anyone celebrating Christmas is for the beast. But I'm going to say that and get back to work. And until the next video, I say a sinner's shalom and peace. And wake up, my people. Come into the church of King David. Right? Get coated. Right? Get that seal of protection from Yahweh Shai before it's too late.